someone would correct me, is the fact that they make decisions for the district and the budgeting as far as that goes, as far as the district is concerned. And they're also there to bring different things into the district that can help the district. And they're also there to, like I said, just basically protect and look over the finances of what goes in the district, the county roads, the county facilities, anything needs to be done as far as the county. And this district would have a say-so in the county. And I would be that leader. So that means, unlike the city council, I would be able to take one for the team because I know that who the leader is as far as the city and the county is concerned. So to be a leader, that's one thing you must learn, is to be able to take one for the team sometime instead of fighting against authority, which God ordained. And he said, look, you follow authority. If authority's wrong, I'll deal with authority, not you. Keep bucking up against it, wasting taxpayers' money. So.
Now, for those, also the viewers who do not know, what is the geographic area of your district?
Well, the geographic area is all over the city of Flint, mostly the city of Flint. You have the south side, you have the north side, and you have a few on the east side and a lot of the west side. So as far as streets, you want me to break them down?
Well, just so they know. So
okay.
some may not know, am I in the second ward? Because we have first and second district we have that race going on also in August. So just so the viewers will know who they're voting for and which one they're representing.
North all the way up to Myrtle, okay? West all the way over to LaVale Road. South all the way over to Atherton. And east all the way over to Center, I believe it is, Center Road. And in between there's a lot of curves and straights that you have to that called boundary lines. But I just cover all those areas by walking door to door like I've been doing, talking to people. So
you run for mayor. You ran for school district. What qualifies you to run for this position for county commissioner?
What qualifies me is what's qualified me before, all right? My heart and my love for the children, all right? This is something that you have to have in a position of any public office, is the love for the children, the heart for the children. I can get in there and I can say anything I want to, okay? But if I get your vote and I get in there and don't do nothing I said that I was going to or do part of it, then here you is, your kids are still left out there hanging on a promise that I made. But those elections that I ran in, hopefully it'll let people know that my heart is with their children, with their grandchildren, with their nieces and their nephews, because they have made it. We have made it. Our children and youth today have to make it. So we want to try to make the road easy as possible for them. Just like when we chastise them, we try to make it easier for them so they won't run into the mistakes we made, and that's what it is as far as their recreation. They need to come up a lot different than what they are now, because right now they're just in the streets walking back and forth saying, I need something to do. And why is it like that? It's because we voted people in the office that say we can't find the money for the children. So if the parents can't do it, then oh well. And that's not the way it should be.
I would have to agree with that. Additionally, you have a grassroots campaign, correct? You go door to door.
Definitely.
What are some of the things that you're hearing from your constituents? What are their concerns? What's the biggest issue?
Well, a lot of them have concerns in their areas, on their streets. Got a couple of burned down houses that have been sitting up for 2 years. Grass needs to be cut. Houses need to be boarded up. What has the current county commissioner done? It's just a lot of different things. And what I do is I take notes and I tell them that I'm not going to make any promises, but my number is there and I'll do the best that I can for them once I get into the office.
Now, the previous county commissioner was Woodrow Stanley. Is that correct?
Exactly.
How effective do you feel like he was in his decision?
Well, you know what? I can't bash anyone, and I'm going to be honest with you. What I'm going to say is I feel like a lot more could have been done from the current state representative and the current county commissioner as far as this district is concerned, because I've been living in this district since I say, I don't know, maybe a good 2 years, and it's just some things that I've seen that could have gotten done if they had took the time out to say, even though it's hard to get it done this way, I'm going to look for another way to do it, instead of saying I'm going to do it the tradition way or I'm not going to do it at all. And this is what we have to do as people in public offices, think outside the box. Any way possible to help these citizens is what we need to do, because why? We are the leader and we are the ones that they depend on, and that's why they pay us their tax money.
Okay. Back to the state rep and this particular office. Been some controversy about flip-flopping offices, same politics warmed over, if you will.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I don't agree with it, because what we have here, we have human lives that we have in our hands. And I don't know how serious these other officials that flip-flop offices take it, but I take it serious, because I don't like no one playing with my life. If there's nothing you can do for me, you don't need to be in my life. You need to find somewhere and go have a seat, or you need to groom somebody to be in that position. Now, I do have a problem with these two flip-flopping offices. I really do. My question to Mr. Clack is, what can you do down here that you couldn't do in your state rep seat? I'm sorry, but I feel like you could have done better at a higher level. And Mr. Stanley has taken on a new endeavor, and God bless him. But hopefully he can do something better. And if he makes the seat, me and him can work together to for the betterment of the community, of the district in the city of Flint.
Okay. Additionally, working together, there's been a lot of controversy with the city of Flint and the county commission. What would you do if you're elected to galvanize, get your counterparts to get on to work with the city?
Well, I would sit down and talk to them, and I would explain to them life is as easy as we make it. And we can sit here and we can try to pop our chest out and say, we're this, we're that, and all along the citizens are suffering and we're losing money. Like the county's set to be in a budget deficit here soon. Well, I was appalled, first of all, when you added more jail space onto the county. That really bothered me, because me, myself personally, I would have brought the idea of renting the space from the city jail, moving the lower misdemeanor criminals to that facility, and the ones that are not criminals, hadn't been proven guilty yet, I apologize, to that facility, and then housing the other ones in the county. But now we got space up there that's not even being used probably. I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know. But I'm more than likely, if the crime rate is dropped, then that means we're not going to use that facility, and it's sitting there. So what do we do now? So I think that money we spent on that should not have been spent on that. It should have been spent on renting the jail space that we already had.